Babes
and Bagels,
episode
6. What I was going to say was I'm not dragging bagels anymore.
I
Someone was
know.
like, bagels! And I'm like, shut the freak up, Emily.
I watched when we were editing episode 5 and you said bagels.
And
I was like,
I cringe. I know. You can cringe because I cringe too.
Yeah.
But yeah, 6. Episode 6.
Names.
And we just posted our episode 5 because
The week that we would have spent editing it and getting it out on Thursday, we had some loft issues. So this building's pretty old.
yes.
And we knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the biggest features, the best features, is the big open windows. And I think just because it's old, you got the big windows.
And the blinds are black, so
Yeah.
it absorbs all the heat.
Yeah. Our AC was like kaput.
What?
Kaput.
What's kaput?
You haven't heard the word kaput? Like
Never in my
that's
life
kaput.
have I heard
Like it's
kaput.
done. You've heard kaput.
Well, it's kind of fun. I like kaput.
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 So our air would be running, but literally it was 90 degrees in here.
It almost reached 100.
Wait,
Probably.
94.
Pretty much 100.
Heat index of 105.
Right.
Yeah. And we were suffering. And
Major. Like,
uh,
I would be in spandex into my sports bra and I'd just be dripping sweat.
Yeah.
And at night.
and our
horrible.
fans, like just our stand fans on the ground, like literally just blowing back heat. And we have a cat, Gilly, as you know, if you've been watching. And we were like so concerned about her because she has dark fur and she thinks it can
fur,
absorb to her.
Yeah.
And we didn't want her to be uncomfortable, so we ended up having to stay at our mom and dad's house, not too far away, literally like 3 minutes away. Luckily,
What, 2 nights in a row?
2 nights in a row. So we're lucky to have a backup plan.
Yeah.
So it ended up putting some kind of, what did they say, freeze on?
Freon.
And I was like, when the guy told me, I'm like, what's that? So they put some kind of coolant on the
You know.
on the machine.
Yeah.
And it took a
while.
I would say at least close to a day to actually kick
Yeah.
back on.
Yeah.
So we finally are back at a
75?
cool 75. And
I had to wear long sleeve and pants because I'm actually cold now.
I know,
But
and it was so nice to
better
get
than
under
the alternatives.
to get under the blankets.
I know. I can
And be
finally
like
get
cold
under
and
blanket.
warm at the same time. So don't take your AC for granted. Okay? First check of the day. So that held us up from getting our episode 5 podcast edited and out.
Yeah.
that
So
just
you
came
guys
out
get a
today.
treat this week. 2 episodes
Yeah.
in 1 week.
Yeah, that's
Because I'm sure we'll get it done for Thursday like we used to.
let's hope. So yeah. Anyway, that was a long story before introducing our bagels. And guess what? If
We
you
back
watch
again.
Episode 5, we doing Einstein Bros again because
Well, I
We
feel
had
like we had to because the options are endless there. And
Right.
so it's like, well, we could pretty much do this for 2 months
Yeah.
straight with different bagels.
and because after church, we can just head on over there.
And we tried the bagel sandwiches that we mentioned. I thought you were gonna walk off too.
Oh, no, I'm just gonna cross my legs and. So I got the turkey.
Oh, you had
ba-
turkey on it?
Yeah, turkey, bacon, and tomato bagel sandwich with 1 egg white. It had roasted tomato spread
What
on
was
it.
the bagel?
I got a salt bagel.
Oh,
And literally, I took a bite and I went, set it down. I go, oh, literally delicious, like
I know.
divine.
I struggled with which one I wanted to get, but I ended up getting the garden avocado. Is that what it was called? Garden avocado?
Yeah.
And it was on just like a thin everything bagel.
Yeah, I saw.
And it had.
Wait, you had everything though?
It was a thin everything bagel.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't change it.
No, I just thought that.
I
sounded
saw they
good.
had a thin
Yeah.
option.
So
I'm
I
like,
had.
that looks fun, but also give me all the bread.
Yeah, I had. Or it came with 1 egg, spinach, tomato. I don't remember what else. I had a cream, or like a aioli or something on it. Aioli?
Oh, I was like, what's aioli?
It was pretty good. I want to try it. Dad got the farmhouse.
That was
my
go-to,
but I ended up changing it because I saw the ad for the.
Well, you know me with like BLTs, so anything with those components on it, I'm gonna try it.
Also, if you can see this, it is a burn mark. Just FYI. I burned it on the freaking air fryer the other day, and so.
Burn marks hurt, but they can look kind of cool. Like minor burn marks.
Yeah, we
like
don't want.
Well, I have a scar because I picked it.
Of course.
I think I said it on here. It reminds me, I burned it in the oven, getting my clay out.
Ooh.
And I'm like, it's that Clay Girl Co scar.
There you go. Well, I want to dive right in. Oh,
have you ever been a burn victim?
Have you ever?
Have you ever seen a burn victim?
Have you ever seen a burn victim?
Office reference.
Okay, back to the bagels.
Yeah.
We had to shout out those sandwiches. I'm going to try their everything bagel.
Well, their case was pretty empty when we got there, so like the options weren't.
I can't imagine the work that goes into making tons and tons of something, but also all the options they have.
Crisp. I got the honey.
That is a vibe. Look at those. Look at that toast.
I know.
That is just beautiful.
Mine's honey whole wheat. I got that.
I've
never tried it before, so
hopefully it's got.
I just thought I'd go
taste.
for something.
It's not bland or
wheaty.
anything. All right, here we go. All right, so on top of our little heat, no AC-ish, I had a dentist appointment last week, and I just dread appointments in general, but I had to fix 2 fillings, so that was fun. So it took a good, I would say, hour.
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
And you know how when you go to the dentist, you just are like laying there back in the chair, and you've got all kinds of things in your mouth, and they strike up conversation, and you're like, okay, so how am I gonna do this? So I had what were they doing? Oh, they were numbing me. So at first they put those little they almost look like long matches. It looks like a match, but it's long. And there are 2 of them, because one on this side, one on this side, that I had to fix. And they were crisscrossed, and he's like, okay, so just lay back there and look like a walrus for a second, because they were just sticking out of my mouth. And I'm thinking I'm just going to chill here, until it's numb. No. He starts telling me about one of my markets coming up, and he's like, where is that? And I'm like, because I didn't want to move. I'm like, if you go down that road, it's down by the food trucks. And I'm like, this is so hard.
It's like, what?
And I always have a hard time, I get my saliva built up, and I'm like trying to find and time the right time to swallow. So I'm like,
no.
And then I'm like, okay, that tasted like burnt air.
Burnt air.
And no, what was it? I swear, what did I say?
Oh, was it like a hardware store?
Yes, the air that they keep in there, so they aren't all slobbery in there. Tasted like a hardware store.
Like Ace Hardware.
Like Ace Hardware, yeah.
Okay.
Like Ace Hardware in my throat. And yeah, so
Awesome.
that was fun. I'm still my teeth are a little bit sensitive, and I've been having a little bit of achiness at night, but I also think I've really started to clench bad all the time. Because they oh, there was a crack there that wasn't there before, and I'm like, oh gosh. So that was fixed at the same time.
I'll also shout out this drink because it's a can of dark roast coffee, chilled. Yeah, well, it's in the trash, but I got it at your market. I don't know what.
Nashville.
What was it? Nashville based? Was it somebody?
It might have been, because they were I think they might have been a sponsor.
Okay. Well, it's a dark roast.
Let's get the name. Let's shout it out. We love to shout out small businesses here, because I'm one, and I love them too, even if I wasn't.
Dark roast chilled iced coffee in a can. That's so fun. Coffee in a can. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Switters.
Yes.
Switters iced coffee.
Switters iced coffee. Dark roast. I love dark roast, and I think it's the most beneficial for you.
Ooh. Cool.
Yeah.
I get everything that's literally as light as my skin.
I made it a little bit flavorful with sweet Italian creamer. So it's very good.
I ruined my coffee last night. I had a Dunkin' strawberry chocolate
Chocolate strawberry.
and I put it in the fridge to cool it down so I could have it iced. The way you just get up randomly kills me. Hold on, my teeth are kind of hurting.
I forgot. I was gonna say something.
Wait.
Oh.
And I put it in the fridge after the Keurig. So it would be cool. Put my ice in it when I was ready to have it. And then I put a little bit of cold foam on it that we use for our matchas. That's the same cold foam as Dunkin'. And I was like, I'm not really feeling this. And Emily's like, we have Italian, was it?
Sweet
What
Italian
did you put
cream.
in? And I put some in there and I ruined it. So
Did it get coag?
It was not coffee anymore.
True.
So I dumped it
Sometimes
down.
you don't want to mess with it too much.
Yeah.
By the way, this is really good.
Let me try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me try yours.
I haven't really gotten into everything yet. This is just the bottom.
Then
crust.
I'll wait because
Okay.
that's basically mine. So yeah.
Ooh, I could tell I was gonna like it before I bit it.
I see like that honey, the hint of
It
honey.
tastes like those honey wheat pretzels.
I hope I have some.
Still?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I was gonna have a muffin, half a muffin too,
with your
because I
bread.
didn't eat much for breakfast.
Bread City. Carb City.
But you know what? I'm gonna have it for dessert, maybe. I'm trying to cut back. I really am. I'm gonna eat.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have
But when you think about it, it makes-
fitness goals I want to reach.
it's just sad though. Like,
I don't know.
you miss out.
But you really don't have to. I've seen so many people say, like, you can still eat what you want, but in moderation, and just make sure you're working out.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
There's some things that you really do need to cut out. But
Well, with my love for pop and Dr. Pepper mainly, I've started, this is my first week doing it, we'll see how it goes. I'm only gonna have one Dr. Pepper a week, like on the weekend.
no
So-
refills.
Well, I did have a refill. She brought me one.
That's your fault because you have to slow her down. Well, I'll give you a refill. You had one refill?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
I
give you
didn't
that.
even come close to finishing
I'll
my
give you
second
that.
one. Okay, good. Okay. Yay. Back to like dentist stories.
Yeah, I was gonna mention the other one.
Oh my gosh. So
Was that in Sullivan?
yeah. So not that it matters where it was, but
No, I was just remembering how far back.
yeah. So you know, after there've been like at a cleaning, they do all the their thing, and then they rinse you, and then they put that little suction thing in your mouth, and they're like, okay, close, and it literally was like this. Okay. So this is the suction thing. It was like this.
Did you think you had to do that?
I think I was just so relaxed that it just went. My mouth was just going nuts. I didn't like hold it in place. And I was like, well, that was embarrassing.
I can just see you doing that.
And then
That's
another
funny.
one was
Oh, the pictures,
picture.
X-ray.
Okay,
pictures.
so I don't think it was an X-ray. I think they were just taking a picture on a regular camera. But in my head, I'm thinking like everything is dentist related. Nothing is just gonna be a picture.
Wow.
So I'm thinking like, okay, are they getting like a picture of like how my mouth is, like my jaw, and like I'm standing just in front of a door in the background, and they have the camera, and they don't say anything, and I'm just like, this is me looking at the camera. Like, what, you want to smile or? So I'm like twitching. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Again, I can see you doing that.
Yeah. So I always remember that.
That's
like when I go to the
hilarious.
dentist,
You
and I
just,
have to
like-
have anything like taken.
That's great.
Oh.
I think I had to get my picture taken like in front of the computer screen, like they had a little webcam thing, and they just had to get my
In the
picture.
chair?
No, at the like, doctor's office. I think it was like for my knee or something, and they had to get me in their system. What?
Oh, just like an ID
Yeah.
kind
And
of.
I was just like, I was standing in front, like you know how they have a window, and like a ledge, you know.
Oh, at the
Like you walk
counter.
into like
The reception.
yeah. And I'm just like, okay, you're good. And then I think it ended up being a fine picture, but I was just like, I probably looked drank, I had my hair up, probably no makeup on. I was just like,
Yeah.
cute.
Like, hope no one else sees this
Yeah.
besides my doctor.
Right.
Any other awkward dentist stories?
Well, it's not awkward, but like I've had to a couple times. Like you have to like rest your chin on this thing, and like the thing like moves around your head.
Yeah.
And you're like this. You're just like. As it rotates, you're like, how long?
And you got that thing in there, like a cigarette. And she said we were the only two. She's like, you and your sister were the only two that did it right the first time. We didn't do it awkward. We weren't awkward.
Yeah. Oh, it was like those like white cotton things.
Like a cotton stick.
Because wasn't it was like this, not this, right?
She's like, put it in like a cigarette, like this.
Oh, so we were.
And other people must have done it a different way. I was like, wow, we actually did something right for once.
We smoke cigs, that's how we know. Just kidding. Never in my life will I touch a cig.
No.
Another one. Not awkward, but I have a retainer behind my front two teeth.
That
and
would bother me.
And like they can't like floss through, or they'd have to poke like not a needle, but like something sharp to like get the floss through so they can.
Ow.
One of the dental hygienists did that, and my eyes watered because it just it was so sensitive and it hurt so bad. And now that I just went to the dentist the other day and they just bypassed it. And, I mean, they went up as far as they could, but they didn't go through it. It hurts. I'm like, never again, please.
Yeah. I had something else, but I lost it.
What, dentist?
Yeah, the other day one. Oh. So I was numb, and as I'm waiting there for it to like set in more, I was like, I literally can't feel anything. I couldn't feel that. And I was like, I took a video to send to the fam, and I was like, I can't feel it.
I was like, no, Paige, no. I'm like, you can't feel it now, but you're gonna feel it later.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. And then I feel it. And then it took a while to
for the numbing to
go away, and we were out and about like shopping, right?
Yeah.
Of course. And we went to get iced coffee, which I made sure I could have iced coffee after, not hot coffee because I wouldn't know if I was burning myself. So iced coffee was fine, and it actually didn't even hurt. Like, and nothing,
I don't remember you saying
it was painful, like the cold. And literally, like the way we have the video, the way I would take a sip with the straw, my mouth was so askew, and it looked so bizarre. I was like, I don't think it's gonna go back to normal. It took forever to go back. I'm really trying to be normal, okay? But it was so funny and like so uncomfortable. I was like, people would be like, well, what is wrong with her? Because you want to just shout to everyone, like, I had a dentist appointment.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it took like a little over a day to go away, didn't it? Or was it night?
Yeah, I would say by the end of the night it was pretty normal. Because I would do my face, my Shrek face, what we call it. Is when you go like something's awkward or you do something wrong, you go. And the way when I did it, it was just like. So I had a dentist appointment today, and I'm still numb, and I can't do the Shrek face. This is what it looks like. Wait. So, I'm debating, should I tell the story of at the doctor's at my physical? Remember? Underwear? You know what, I'll just say it. So I had a physical like back in high school, and you got that robe on, and I always tell myself, wait, I don't know what to do. Okay, let's just say it. So I was doing the test where you like touch your toes and they check your spine. Robe's got that open thing in the back.
Open slit, yep.
My doctor goes, boys are wearing more and girls are wearing less these days, huh? Because my mom's in there. I was just like, oh my gosh. No, I think shortly, like literally like right after that. Wait, did he say it as there, or I was done and I went behind the curtain to change. And
She's like not right there when you're bending down.
And he says it, and I'm just like this in there. What? Get me out of here.
I probably didn't mean it like.
No.
No,
I won't say it. It was just awkward. I was like, well, let's maybe not comment on that. Just tell me how my spine is.
Oh man.
So that was cringe.
I always hate getting undressed in there because it's like, is there a hidden camera?
No. It's like that someone's gonna walk in too soon, or
yeah.
you're not.
They always knock.
They're gonna think you said come in, but really it's like not ready yet, and then you're like, ah! They've seen it all, but it's just uncomfortable. Here we go. Trying the seasonings. Yeah. Earlier I got a hint of something like I don't know, like a salvage store. Yeah, it's good.
Mine was good.
Oh.
The bottom or the last half was really good.
Sweet. Oh, you wanna try it?
Yeah. Hold on.
It's good.
Just that instant flavor. Very good.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Where were we?
I really like that.
Stop slopping.
That's
That's a pet peeve, is slopping.
We could probably just hop right into the questions then, because that's like what's your biggest pet peeve? That would be yours for sure. We're gonna do kind of a Q&A, because I feel like there's still a lot to know about us.
Yeah, just thought it'd be a fun way.
And like a fun, we're gonna do a rapid fire one, and then also we both found 5 questions that we're gonna ask each other, but we'll also answer them too.
Yeah.
Cool. Just for funsies, cause
we were trying to think of just something fun to do for our next episode.
Well, last week I put a poll out on Insta. Only like 2 people responded, but that's okay. We ask anyway.
What can you do?
Yeah, that's fine. So the first one was it was a 3-parter. So the first, 3 separate questions. First one was your favorite TV shows to binge, and I am like, I have a lot.
Oh gosh.
I would say the first one that comes to mind is Criminal Minds, because I've just watched that like all the way. Well, not all the way through several times, but I've watched. I can easily binge that show.
Outlander. I watched it I think 3 times.
But it's a favorite show, not your favorite.
No.
I said not your favorite, like all your favorites.
Okay.
But is that your number 1 favorite, you think? Gosh, I don't know.
New Girl's a good one too.
Dang, I forgot about that one too.
Parks and Rec.
And The Office.
What else?
I wouldn't say I'd binge it, but love Dexter. Shout out Kate for introducing me to Dexter, because that was such a
I don't think I could handle it.
It was so good though. Also, I feel like I'm missing some that are obvious. Crap.
I feel like I listed all of them.
I don't know. I think Criminal Minds is probably my favorite, just because it's just different episodes every time. Like, it's not the same, like, one note, and it's just so. Because I started it, and I wanted to become an FBI agent because of that, and I still kind of do. It's kind of on my, like, dream job list still. But, yeah. Do you think of any more?
No, but I would say that Outlander currently, that was, I just love going back and watching from the beginning and seeing the love story. Oh, sheesh.
Man, I feel like I'm gonna, like, after this, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, duh.
Oh, probably. What else? What was the second?
So I'm here laying, watching back our recording, and of course I remember one afterwards. One Tree Hill. Guys, I've watched that through and through multiple times. How did I not remember?
Part.
personal mantras. Two that come to mind. One that has always stuck with me is just the simple one of live life to the fullest. I just feel like I can always revert back to that and just be like, Emily, just live life, okay? Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Sponsor us.
And then also, more recently, like, in my first semester of grad school, we were talking about like affirmations and like just things you can say to yourself to, build yourself up and like what?
My sticky notes.
Yeah. She came in clutch. So one of our assignments for that semester was to do what was it called? I can't remember what the name of the assignment was, but it was just something that you're working on, or what was it? I'm trying to think of how it was described.
Something you want to work on for yourself, or like a goal, or?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know why I'm blanking on it, but I chose to work on my confidence because
I have confidence.
I have it, but I don't. And it's so hard to explain to people. I think what it comes down to is like I'm confident in doing things I'm confident in. like
new
sports.
New
like,
things are
that's something I'm like I can do effortlessly. Like things that I'm like not so sure about, like I really like kind of.
I think it's more like a believing in yourself thing. Like you doubt your.
I have a lot of
your
self-doubt.
capabilities.
Yeah.
And
you've
like got a lot of talent.
And the assignment
really
really helped me. Like it really opened my eyes to like just show me like I am capable of things. Like don't sell yourself short. And which brings me to my mantra of I try to tell myself I am confident. And that was one of the sticky notes you wrote for me, probably out of the movie. So every morning I would wake up and she would have a sticky note on my mirror that was like an affirmation or like a spiritual faith-based verse or something. Yeah,
that had to do with like
my confidence. Yeah,
God,
like, and I love the one Godfidence.
Yeah,
I love that because it's like my confidence comes from God.
Yes.
So yeah, that's probably my main one I like to live by. And
good.
Yeah.
One thing that comes to mind is a long time ago I got like a fortune cookie that said, "Speak less of your plans, you'll get more of them done." And I always think of that when I like talk to you and mom and dad about like something I want to do. I'm like, if I don't put it out there, like.
Can you go back? Because I was like thinking in my head. Can you repeat that?
Speak less of your plans, you'll get more of them done.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, you want to put things out into the universe, or like you pray to God. But at the same time, I feel like if you put it out there to anyone but yourself, then you like are kind of just hyping up the idea, and you might not like actually do what you're talking about. Like sometimes I struggle with like the idea of things is a lot more exciting than like figuring out how to do something. So it's like I just need to buckle down, figure out what I want to do and just do it.
Just go for it.
Just do it. Grab life. That I mentioned before too, I don't have it on. My favorite Bible verse is God is within her, she will not fall, Psalm 46:5. That really kind of encompasses everything that you do, like no matter what, God's got me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's where I'm at, like with mantras right now.
I don't have like I'm wanting to find like a verse like you have that is like really like personal to me, but I haven't found one yet. But a lot of my everyday like affirmations are definitely like God related and like faith based.
Mom has always been sending us quotes from, probably
it just
started in middle school.
Yeah.
Like she would always send us quotes for the day or word wisdom. Was it word wisdom?
No.
It was wow. Words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom.
That sounds right.
We just always called them wows. But she would send like either a quote or like a little short story little kind of thing, and just I would save them in my phone, and I ended up printing them all out. I printed them all out into a wow binder for her. And so I love a good quote and like something that can get you going for your day. And
it really just takes a little small statement. And
like,
I've really started
like
appreciating that more ever since I started with sports psych, and just a simple reminder a day can change everything. I mean,
it's like,
it kickstarts.
Yeah, I got
it
this.
Kickstarts your day, and like I like to see a lot of that stuff on TikTok too. There's so many like inspirational stuff on there too. But yeah, it's really comforting though to have God in my corner and know like there's so many like simple statements that are
just hit you
faith-based
where you
and just
like you needed to hear
gets you
that.
going.
Like
Shout out God.
Shout out
and
God.
Jesus,
and shout out Faith Promise, because the last 2 weeks of well, really always, but especially last week's sermon was amazing.
Absolutely. I thought I loved last week. I really loved this week.
It just keeps, as I was leaving, I was like, it just keeps getting better and better. It really does.
I mean, they speak the truth, straight up facts, and I'm like, I'm here for it. Like, that's what we have to be like in this life. Like, you have to be straight.
You may not like what you're hearing, but
it's
guess
the
what?
truth.
It's
the truth, baby.
Straight up.
Yep. So that's
Cheers to that.
Cheers
to truth.
Amen.
Amen.
Next one is foods we hate, which I was like, I don't know if I really hate any foods.
Well, was it last episode or 2 episodes ago? Thick meat. I'll eat turkey, ham, bologna,
thin slice,
chicken, but you pile that thing up, I ain't eating it. Nope. We don't like thickness.
Hey, I'm all about the thick meat. No, it doesn't bother me.
No, I just don't like
but I get it.
It's just too much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need that. Like,
protein.
The freaking, like the Jurassic, was it Arby's or was it Wendy's, Burger King? One of them, they had some kind of Jurassic World themed thing, and it was like a brisket.
Okay, I don't know if I like brisket.
I don't even like
even tried
the word brisket needs to just
chill.
Yeah, it needs to chill.
I really can't think of a food that I like absolutely hate. Sushi. You know what? I think people eat sushi because they think they're cool.
And that's part of it, I think.
Because I was like, all right, let's see what the
really
hype's
like
all about.
this?
Yeah. So me and Mom went to Publix and grabbed. It was like a deal on like a 6-pack of sushi, or well, I don't even know. It's like a roll. So I don't know. I don't know sushi lingo, but it was like I don't know what kind of roll it was, but it was disgusting. I was like, all right, it's wrapped around in rice, and like the inside looked good.
Yeah,
like, things I would eat.
It looks good. It does look fun to eat.
I put it in my mouth. No. It's gross.
I didn't try it.
But the avocado roll or California roll looks good.
I
might have to give it another shot.
It
might have not been fresh.
Okay, cool.
It's probably on sale for a reason.
I can't think of anything specific, but anything that's like texture-wise, like slimy.
I was gonna say
and
slimy.
I like to have texture and crunch on anything I eat most of the time. Like adding chips to a sandwich or croutons or crackers to a salad. I like to have some kind of hard
you
crunch.
have to have crackers with the salad.
Yeah.
Every time I make a salad here, I'm like, oh, we don't have crackers, and I'm like, that ruins it.
Yeah. Not to be gross, but I don't like goopy food. Goopy.
Well, what's goopy?
Just something that gets like, like it's like this.
Okay. Yes and no.
Okay. I don't like olives and I don't like cucumbers.
Cucumbers? Oh, Paige. I just had them on my salad last night and blue cheese. Yes.
Oh, shout out Bel Air Grill.
Shout
out Bree and Tyler.
Yeah, Bel Air freaking grill.
That
can get it.
Bacon chicken bacon ranch salad. I'm bourbon. I scarfed that thing last night.
and my chicken teriyaki. Shout out Brie for recommending that because it was fire.
Yeah.
It so it was.
Did you eat the pineapples?
Heck yeah, I ate the pineapples. Are you freaking kidding me?
I didn't
You
try.
have to have. So there were pineapple rings.
It looked very pretty.
Cut. Pineapple on top, chicken on the bottom. Rice. Yes. It was so delicious. Slap. 10 out of 10.
Mom got the meatloaf. I tried it. Very good.
Yes, it was good.
Dad got a burger again. This is our second time going.
Double.
Very much a double.
Loved it.
Really
He said it was the
honestly,
best burger
it looked like it could have been 4 patties because of how thick one patty was.
You ain't about it.
Huh?
I said you ain't about it.
No. Well, if I had to eat a thickness of a certain meat, it would be
A burger?
cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I can handle that but like deli meats,
Oh my god.
get out of town.
I don't know
Get
if you,
out.
I don't know if you consider this a food, but sugar. Is that a,
Well, it's
I can't.
sugary foods.
Sugar and salt. I can't anymore. Like it used to not like really trigger me, but like sugar lately for me, no.
I'm doing all right with it.
Salt, no. I ain't about the sods.
Salt bagels, though, you missing out. It's
I
so
can't.
good.
No.
But you don't even like salt on pretzels, which is what really drives it home
It
for
just
a pretzel.
hits weird in my mouth. Like it just. It's like sugar, where it's just like too much.
All right, well, good for you. That's loud. All right, what now? What are we doing
There's
now?
another.
We
that
have
was-
another entry?
Yeah.
Wow.
From Mom. Hers was.
Plain.
Next one was
Don't.
favorite and least favorite things about each other.
Do we?
Should we leave now?
All right, we promised we wouldn't get too personal or like too mean.
Or share things that we should. My favorite thing.
Honestly, I've only thought of things I don't like. No, I'm just kidding. But actually,
I actually don't have really any least favorite.
no, let's not do least favorite. Let's just do things that bother
Okay.
us, I think. Because there's nothing I don't not like about you.
You start because I know you have some. I'm trying to think of some.
Okay, so one thing that has really triggered me when we're getting ready is we've got our Bath and Body sprays, and for some reason, when you
I think I get this from Mom.
When you spray your body spray, it is the most spastic thing I've ever heard. It's just like this. I can't even describe how it just sounds.
How do you want me to do
it? It sounds
it?
so chaotic. It sounds like you need to calm down. I'm like, okay, it probably sounds the same way when I do it.
Oh, I think I hate when you do it. I think I know.
Well,
that.
mine's almost out.
You're like,
Well, mine's almost out. Do I have
that has
everything?
nothing to do. No.
Yeah. So that just really, I'm just like, every time I'm like, what's going on over there?
That's why I should just go to another room and do it because.
No, I don't say anything anymore. I just clench my teeth.
Do you want to tell them what you did last night?
You
Paige,
guys-
I almost forgot if I hadn't thought of it.
I took care of it. Okay, so
Did you?
we have the same Sonic toothbrushes charging on each side of our sinks. And the toothpaste was on the counter on her side. And so I grabbed the toothbrush, put the toothpaste on, brushed my teeth. It's 30 seconds each quadrant. And I'm getting ready, I spit in the sink and I'm like, I'm gonna put it back on the charger. I'm like, I just used Emily's toothbrush.
How does that even happen, Paige? They've
Because
been
it
in the
was
same
like-
spot for
I know, I
over
wasn't
a
thinking,
year.
and I grabbed the closest thing to the toothpaste. And I come into a room and I'm just like,
You turned the light on, and I'm like half asleep.
I just walk in looking towards the wall. I'm like, I just used your toothbrush. So, I ran it under hot water.
That doesn't help the situation.
What am I supposed to clean it with?
No, I'm just saying. My teeth are your teeth now.
Well, I don't know how people voluntarily use the same toothbrush as each other.
No, hard pass.
Like, I don't
Like,
subscribe
no.
to that. Like, have your own.
Like, do you want each other's breath to smell like butthole or like?
Ew. Okay. So yeah, that was fun. And then it was just a mess me trying to get I was like, okay, wait, which one's mine? And I could tell on mine had a little bit of like a lipstick mark on it. I was like, this is mine. So, sorry about that.
It's okay, I'm just kind of like, do I use it though? Are you sure you got all the germs though? I mean, you can't take back my germs, but I don't want your germs.
I don't know. Okay, what was my, and the other one is another noise that you make is your freaking keys. The way you handle your keys is so
I attach them to my purse.
It clanks.
My money
clanks weird. You grab them weird. You put them into the lock, into the door, and it's just like.
I don't do it on purpose.
I know, but it just sounds very off. So those are very minor little things, but that's what. Oh, last night you freaking biting your freaking nails, and I'm like, can you not do that in my room? Because she's like, I'm like, you know what? And then she has a freaking fingernail on her freaking arm. No, because one time I was like, she was biting her nails. This was a long time ago, and I was like, Emily, you have a freaking fingernail on your freaking chin.
I know, sometimes I like go, and I don't know where they go, and then
That's
later I'll be like,
gross.
here. Oh, I found one on Bill. On our cat. Oops, sorry, Bill. It's okay.
Alright, hit me with it.
I don't have any. I really can't.
Bothers you?
Like,
I'm perfect.
Okay, probably like when I want to get going and doing something, you're just on your freaking phone, like going through your notifications. I'm just like, hurry the freak up, or do it later because I'm just sitting on my bed like this.
I can't enjoy myself when I don't have all my notifications done.
Well,
I just want it out
your
of the way.
urgency sucks ass.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't have any like.
I was gonna say, don't you hate when I say 5 more minutes when you get me up for stuff?
Bish, I get up right at my alarm or right before my alarm. Because you just gotta get going. You just gotta go. And I'm trying to like wake up and not look at my phone right away. Because I know so many things say like, don't look at your phone right when you get up. Like, lay there, thank God, pray, whatever. Like, I need to do more of that.
Me too. I
really wish I wasn't on my phone as much.
I don't do it to be on my phone. I do it to
just
get
to
it
get
done.
rid. Yeah.
Like I just want that done, and then I can do everything else. I'll even do it before I go to the bathroom, like when I get up, because I just want it done.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I leave my phone, and like sometimes like when we go out, I'll just leave my phone. Sometimes, not very much, but like it feels good though to not have to be attached to my phone. I'm just like, God bless. Times 3.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care to be on my phone really that much.
Gosh darn it.
But favorite things.
You make me laugh.
Right back at you.
Okay, there's something in the air.
And allergies.
Oh.
Do you need a tissue for your
No, it's
issue?
just something tickling.
I like your face. What the heck? Did I hear like a on your stomach or something?
Because I was faking doing it in your face, but then I went.
You okay?
No.
Oh.
I think I have exhaustion a little bit.
Can we
It's
continue this podcast?
It's all like right here.
Can we continue? Are we okay?
I think we're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I also like your face.
cool.
I like that you can get ready and do like the bare minimum, and you always look so pretty.
Thanks. I really don't think I'm that pretty.
You're pretty.
I'm pretty.
You're pretty. And I like that you can wear sporty outfits and look put together.
Well, I like that. I like how you do your makeup, and I like your style because I feel like we're the same in that, like, you look good in certain things that I don't look good in, and vice versa. Sometimes I want to try. I've been wanting you to do my makeup.
Well, I will.
Because I literally wear Foundation,
Blush.
blush, and mascara. That's it.
Yeah. Well, you always
I've
say
never been one to wear eyeliner because it's just
your
in my
eye
eyes.
shape. There's.
Yeah.
I bet I could figure out what
I like
type of
eyeshadow
eyeliner
too.
will work with your eye, because I finally figured out how to do mine where, because my eyes kind of are a little bit hooded, so when I'm just relaxed, I want it to be a
Like a cat one. Or
cat,
not
cat
eye.
but it's fox eyes, where it's just straight out like horizontal.
You've been wearing the same eyeshadow every day? I think I've noticed.
Yeah. I have a routine.
I just don't like heavy makeup though. I just want to be as
Well,
light as possible.
I don't feel like what I put on is considered heavy.
No.
Like
Like you'll see like girls have thick makeup on. I'm just like, how can you?
And like all the concealer.
I'd rather be
highlighter,
as natural as possible.
I just haven't gotten into that. I don't know how to do it. So if I did know and I could do it, I would.
Also, low key, I like your hair. Like, no, like kind of jealous of it. I don't know. I feel like it used to be like my hair was better than yours, but I think your hair might be better than mine now.
Really? I don't. Your hair's
I feel
it's
like-
growing though.
Oh yeah, Meow. Shout out Meow products and hashtag. Or no, what?
Hashtag.
Also shout out castor oil. Castor? Is it
Castor oil?
Castor oil. Does wonders for your freaking hair. Like it will. It's so long now.
I need to do it again. I did it once. I need to do it here.
I've been doing it for maybe a month or so, and it's grown probably like half an inch or more.
What do you like about my hair? Because my hair's.
Well, I think it's really gotten thick over the years.
Well,
Your hair
it
used
also
to be
is
so
probably
thin.
a little bit of an illusion because I used to be like I'm a natural blonde.
Yeah.
So when I was blonde, and I would do like the platinum blonde. I would get like
Oh, I
get
could
light,
never
really
go
light.
really blonde again.
But you like with blonde, like, you can see everything. So it's light. So if you have like no hair, you can kind of see it. But like with this, it like gives the illusion of thickness, I think. But I do need to grow like right here on the sides a little bit.
I love your high ponies.
Thanks. I was gonna wear it today, but it took me
I
forever.
was gonna
My
put-
arms are getting tired.
I was gonna put mine in a high pony, but ended up in a bun instead.
Well, thank you.
Sure.
You are beautiful.
You are beautiful.
Thanks.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay, let's do, before it gets way over time, I think we're at like 40, 50 minutes.
Oh.
But we can go ahead and do some questions.
Okay.
Because,
Was there anything else we wanted to talk about that wasn't the questions? Oh, the Sprite challenge.
let's
say
just
that
say
again?
like the
I
other
want to do the
stuff.
Sprite challenge. I've been craving that Sprite in there. Save it for the end.
How about we do it when I get a Sprite too? So we can both do it at the same time. I think it'd be funny if we spit at each other.
We got the towels.
Let's do it.
Okay, stay tuned for the Sprite challenge.
Yeah, we can, I want to get into like the questions.
Okay. All right.
So-
So the 5 we have for each
Yeah.
other. All right. So these are just random questions. One I didn't kind of come up on my. Saw one and I reworded it.
Okay, do you want me to go or you go?
You know, this was your
Okay.
idea.
Number 1, when do you feel most confident?
I would say.
I think I have an idea what it is.
I would say when I'm talking about my business.
Yeah!
It's funny because when I first started doing markets, I was probably just a ball of nerves, you know, like, I would consider, well, not really anymore. I wouldn't consider myself shy. I mean, I'm still a little bit.
I don't see
a little
really
bit
shyness in you anymore.
That's good. But since doing markets, I think it's really made me grow as a
Come out of your shell.
person and a business owner. And I feel like I'm better at socializing. I can talk now.
Good.
I can
Can
communicate.
you please give me some
I
advice?
can communicate
Because
with other human beings.
I have problems with that.
Yeah, so I'd say I'm most confident when I'm running my biz and doing markets.
Speaking of biz, I might have one in the works. Sneak peek, or not sneak peek, but hint, hint.
God,
That's a hint.
Jesus Christ,
The Holy Trinity.
Lord and Savior.
That's it. Okay.
When are you most confident?
Me? I thought about this, but now I'm like, what is it that I,
Did you just go do a check?
like a few minutes?
Okay.
I think so, we're good. When do I feel most confident? I think, I'm still working on my confidence, but I think
I know a good one.
What?
It doesn't have to necessarily be confidence around people. It can be when you feel good in your best self and like I'm a confident.
okay, yeah, I know what I was gonna say. Working out.
Yep.
Yeah, I like when I'm in the gym. I am like, no one can stop me.
Your
Like
best self.
I am on the top of the world, and I'm doing my thing, and I'm like walking, strutting around the gym like I own that shiz.
Tune into that, how you feel when you're doing stuff that you don't.
I
feel
know.
confident
See,
in.
I think it was Steve Harvey. I think I saw on TikTok. Like, your purpose in life is doing something. I think without effort. Like whatever you do that you just do without effort and like
your
it just comes natural to you. That is
Like
your
your
purpose.
gift.
And I'm like working out and like, which leads me to like recently I've been thinking about getting my personal training certification.
That'd be awesome. Train me.
Because I
I'll be your first
love,
client.
not only do I love the mind and how the mind works, but I love human anatomy, like just like the physical. Like I think it'd be so cool to incorporate the sports psych and personal training and connecting those two and working with clients not only on their mind but their body too.
I love that. Yeah.
So that's what. Yeah, I forgot I had that in mind when I was thinking of confidence.
CONFIDENT. That's me. I'm confident.
Okay,
Oh, my
next.
turn. All right. What was your most prized childhood possession?
Ooh.
I think I have an idea of yours. And I just thought of mine, I think. Something that you just, like, you always had with you or you always looked forward to, like, doing? I don't know. Or if you can't think of something.
Ooh.
Or something, your favorite thing from childhood if you can't think of an actual object.
I don't know why this is coming to mind. I don't know if this is really even. I don't know.
No wrong answers here.
T-shirts. I just love
T-shirts. A t-shirt.
I just love my T-shirts as a child.
You
I think.
still do.
You know, I just like had so many.
you did.
I probably wore
Like
the
all
same one over and
Our
over.
camp T-shirts from
Yeah.
basketball, volleyball.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And like
We
your
ended up
EIU
turning
stuff.
we turned our shout out Aunt Jen.
Yeah.
She made us a quilt of our
yeah,
T-shirts over the years.
Very special.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say your not Care Bears, Build-A-Bear.
Oh, I thought about that too.
You had that cat.
Yeah.
What's that cat's name? D?
With D,
D?
like D Brown. Yeah.
Mine I just thought of was what I called my daddy blanket. It was a piece of my dad's state police shirt.
We had the same one, right? I think I had one too.
Yeah, he cut out just like the car from the shirt, and so it was just like a little, kind of like a bandana, like tied around this little monkey I got somewhere, and I would just sleep with it. So I still have it.
I have it somewhere too.
So I would always panic if I like couldn't find it. Where to go? Where to go? I think that was mine.
I can't think of anything.
And just office supplies.
Oh, I was gonna say like my teacher supplies because I used to want to be a teacher growing
That
up.
was one of the other questions I was gonna ask you, but I knew the answer. So.
Yeah. But I think once I started growing up, I'm like, I really don't want to be around kids. Like I love kids, but I just don't think I have the patience
It's a major
for it.
commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Shout out teachers.
yeah, shout out.
Also, I love the Lemony Snicket series
Yes.
of Unfortunate Events. Like, I
Yes.
was hooked. And I did start reading them again, but I don't think I got past one or two.
I found a $10 bill in a Lemony Snicket book at the library, and I turned it in because I'm a good freaking citizen.
Did
And
they
guess-
give it to you?
They
were like, "You can
appreciated
have
it.
it." Did
No,
they give it back?
I don't know, but I think it was someone's lunch money.
Yes.
I'm like, I gave that person's lunch.
Good for you.
Lunch back to
That
them.
away.
Because then the other kid would be like, oh, pocket that. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I would.
Nice.
Mom and Dad taught us well.
Shout out Mom and Dad.
Okay. What's something you wish more people knew about you?
Probably my sense of humor.
I know I was gonna say like the side of you that you don't show to really to anyone. Like,
I feel like a little bit with like some reels I've done for that Claygirl Co. I've kind of been like silly and fun, but my sense of humor is anything and everything, and I don't think people know that I like just to be like this is what I am. Like, you know, like I just do stupid stuff, and I think maybe this podcast will show people that. because I've always been like a perfectionist, but I feel like the more
You've
time that
really,
goes,
like,
I've just kind of let things roll off my shoulders.
Yeah.
Roll off, is that the saying?
Yeah, something like that.
You know?
I think I'm kind of the same way, like with like school. Like I'm a really quiet student in the classroom, and I feel like if I could just like come out of my shell and just show people and be more confident and like just show who I am, people would be like, "Who's this?"
Yeah, I know. I think you do at work.
Oh, at work, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the people I'm around. Like once I get comfortable, like I'm comfortable around like my cohort and like my
Cohort.
We call our cohort.
Let's not use that word.
Okay.
That's a little cringe.
Okay.
It's a little like, what are you talking like that for? Just kidding.
But
I don't like that word.
I think it's just a different vibe there. But like when you're around like you're at school to learn and like concentrate and all that stuff, so I don't really have time to like be overly like silly or whatever. But like at work, definitely.
It's like if the people we knew and knew us for whatever we were to them, and they like went through our phone, like our Snapchats or just odd videos, they'd be like, I really don't know you.
Yeah, I know.
So like there are like old videos of I would do dances for different series we would be watching, like Criminal Minds, for example. Like I would do a whole dance for them.
Oh yes,
I do it for The Office, and like I just being silly and random. Like I don't think a lot of people know that I'm an oddball.
I mean, what is life if you're not being stupid?
I know.
In a good way, like
a respectful stupid person.
Right, correct. Right, you.
Okay. I don't know if I want to ask this to answer about me or to about yourself.
Okay.
We can talk about both. Okay, I think this is from my run last night because
She hit a milestone in her workout.
oh my gosh. So once summer hits, we like to go to the track and run a mile, and I always time it. And you guys, I
Crushed it by
okay. So before I
2
was
minutes.
running, I gotta be right about this. So last week,
I think so.
this was June 14th. I ran a 9:24 mile, and people that knew me in high school probably like, oh. But guess what? Last night, what?
7:56.
I felt so good. I felt like my high school self again.
You were going at a good
I was
clip.
consistent, and it just felt so good. And I was like,
I
clicked stop at the finish line.
And so you go.
And I was like, the mom, dad, and Emily are all around the track, and I'm just like, yes.
And I told her right before to run for me because
Yeah.
lately my knee's just been acted up and not like doing good with my runs. And which my doctor, my last surgery, he was like, well, there wasn't like a miscommunication at first. Like I thought I wasn't gonna be able to run ever again, but he's like,
Oh, yeah,
run like
so
maybe a couple or a few times a week at the most.
How
So
was
like,
that?
I can do that as long as I can keep running.
To think that
And
you couldn't run again.
I know.
That
And
was bad. That
I
was
think that was.
communicated.
I think I just went a little too far because I love running so much that it's like hard
What
for
about
me
the
to
stairs,
like
though?
limit
That
myself.
doesn't hurt? I would think the pressure of going
I think
up
it's
the
just
steps.
afterwards is when I really feel it. So I'm trying to cut back more on running just because I
I'm
feel
glad
like
you
I've been
did.
overdoing it.
2 laps.
But last night I walked 2 laps and then ran 2 laps, which I felt really good on.
Good.
I think if I just listen to my body and just take a step back and do a little bit at a time, I'll feel better.
You'd be needing your knee.
Knee. Yes. Okay. Very much.
So yeah, that was like crazy last night.
I was so proud of my tits. Now that's something I like about you. I'm proud.
Oh, thank you. All right, so I'll ask it this way first.
Wait, isn't it my turn?
No, I did. No, it's mine.
Oh, okay.
If you came with a warning label, what would it say?
Oh, that's a good one.
Or
I
me,
came with
would
a
have-
warning
yeah.
label.
Or what would you think mine would be? However you want to do it.
Oh gosh, like one word or like a
Just
sentence. or...
just a quick little warning. I know this is kind of hard and on the spot, but that's what's fun about it.
Do you have one in mind for me, or no?
No.
Dang,
I have like an idea because.
Warning. I'm trying to think. Warning. That's hard.
Mine would be like, warning, may dance on the spot. Like,
Yes.
Or warning, may dance in random places.
Warning, may be awkward. No. Warning.
I would think your warning would be like that.
May start talking in Spanish randomly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably just something.
I know that was kind of hard, and
Yeah.
you want to have like an idea, but
I like yours. May dance.
may dance spontaneously.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like
And
something
then-
about spontaneity because I feel like I'm always doing stuff on a whim. So
I'm on a whim.
I'm on a whim.
All right, that's good.
Okay. What event in your life has had the most significant impact on you?
Oh, wow. Gosh, this is like those things where it's like I don't feel like I have a story.
Oh, I just thought of one maybe. Like,
For
I
me?
mean, I don't know if you'd consider it an event, but like starting your business probably.
Yeah. Before I do that, I do one of the things that.
Being born.
Yeah, probably being born. I will just never forget our state championship.
I know.
That was just such a big goal, and to do it together is just something I'll always cherish.
Mm-hmm.
But I would, like you said, my business. I think actually finding something that I love and I'm so passionate about, and I've been able to do for almost will be 3 years in October. Feels really
like
good.
forever though. Like you've been doing
I know, but also like 3 years already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think having something of my own and you know, making money.
I guess that's another obvious one that I like about you, that you're doing something you love, and I just like seeing you happy when you do it.
Yeah. What about you?
I forget what the question is. Oh, right.
Significant moment.
What event in your life is?
We're gonna watch this back and be like, I should have said this.
Yeah, I know. It's always after the fact. That's like when you're in the shower and you're like, I should have said that in the argument, or like I should have come back with this. I guess probably. I mean, my knee thing. I think probably just because I mean, I'm all about working out and like I'm going in that direction with my career. And
I always say I
stuff.
wish you could give me your knee because you deserve a better knee.
Thanks. I should just get a robotic knee. Yeah, I guess that one probably, just because I'm just a very active person and it's just gonna take a toll on the rest of my life, sadly. But I take good care of you. I was just thinking yesterday, I was like, what if I have to go through a fourth surgery?
Huh?
I'm gonna try not to go in. I think I'm just gonna deal with the pain and move on. But I'm also like, should I go check it before my insurance? I turned 26.
Well, that's gonna be fun.
I should just go in for a whole body scan and be like, what's wrong with me?
Oh, that's scary. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. What are the top 3 things that stress you out?
Public speaking. People.
When people?
Yes, when people. And I think, well, I handle like a lot of like assignments at a time, but like I think when I procrastinate too much, I handle it well, but I think I get a little stressed just because it's like, why did I do this to myself, and now I have to catch up and do it all, and then I always get it done, but like,
yeah, you get it
I mean,
done.
not too much stresses me out. I mean, like you said, I used to be a very easygoing person, which I still am, but I feel like just adulting is stressful at times.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good.
Okay. I would say people. Just
People. Oh, and more people.
yeah. Just the way this world's where we're at right now. But there's still good in the world. We got to remind ourselves that there are good people and that good things happen every day.
Yes.
When I have like an idea in my head and it doesn't come out how I picture it in my head.
That's like me, like with presentations. I'm like, okay, I'm practicing, I'm doing good, and then it comes presentation, and I'm like, that didn't go like I planned.
Yeah, and then you just keep going over it in your head.
Yeah.
Like
I think over planning is not good for me.
Or
I think I just need to
just second guessing, like the stress of like just not let your brain just not letting you like let something go, or like questioning yourself and your choices and your decisions.
Yeah,
and
I think that's another one.
Just even on like minor things. Like I'm always like trying to get justification. Lately, it's been pretty bad.
I was gonna say stress about worrying.
Stress about worrying.
I mean, it goes hand in hand. But what did I say my first one was? I forget already. I said something, and then people, then oh wait. What
Public speaking.
Oh right.
Yeah, I feel like I would get. I probably still would. I get.
I don't. I'm so glad I don't show any physical.
I remember in high school, I was giving a speech, and someone was like, "You're like turning red."
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, no.
That sucks. Like the people that get patches of red, I feel so bad because it's like now people know, which makes it worse.
Yeah. But I think I would, if I had to give a speech right now, I think I might feel a little bit better than I did.
I'm getting better because I'm getting more exposure to that kind of thing in grad school and like having to like present stuff and like I'm going into a field where I'm gonna be doing conversations.
We'd be growing.
We'd be growing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's your love language? So like, how do you see love being received or?
I love a good hug.
I love hugs.
I love a tight, long hug.
Oh, the embrace is just that.
Like, I just love the comfort of that. And if you are a stocky built man out there and you're searching for a hug, I'm open for a hug.
Food. Food is a love language.
Okay.
If you could bring me food, we're married. We're getting married.
Yeah. Just as like obvious as it is, just being somebody that's literally there for you, no matter what.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say I do like physical affection. Nothing too like
not
too much where it's like, that doesn't need to be.
I know I like my space, but you can touch me.
I like to hold hands. But yeah, food. I get.
No, also like just remembering the small details about you, and like
things
that you don't think they remember about you. They do. That you didn't necessarily
tell them, but they were like noticed something about you.
Yes. Yep. We need to find love.
It's fun being single at 28.
Single but ready to mingle.
Yes.
But also I'm at a time where I'm like, I'm gonna get a big girl job soon. Like, what is like? I'm focusing on that. But also, you know what? I wouldn't be mad at having a freaking sidekick with me. A freaking man. A godly man.
That's how I always pray. I was like, okay, God, I know that once I am fully like 100% where I need to be for myself, then I want to be ready to be 100% or like one flesh with somebody else. Yeah. So get right with me, and then it'll happen.
Get it right. Get it
tight. God's plan.
Go.
We're probably
my cap is like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I mean,
if people don't,
it's 1:07 now, which is fine.
We're good.
I think it's fun to have long ones.
Yeah. If you don't want to listen,
too long.
You can fast forward, exit, whatever. All right. This is another one you might have to think on.
I like thinkers.
If you had to create an alter ego for yourself, who would it be, and what would you name them?
Like,
literally like the opposite of what you are, kind of thing. Like.
Oh, really? That's what
like your alter ego is like, or another side of you that you don't really embrace. I think.
So again, what was the first part?
If you had to create an alter ego for yourself, who would it be, and what would you name them?
A more confident version of myself.
A less awkward version.
I'd call her Y-line. Emily
Emily
backwards.
That is good on the spot thinking.
Yeah. I wouldn't it just be so cool to see like a different version of you like right in front of you?
Yes.
Do you have one?
No. I literally, because I just came up with mine right before.
What about the person? How about an alter ego of someone, or like the person you want to be? Like seeing you, who you want, your ideal,
your ultimate self. Your goals. You're like just completely.
Mine would be like a toned fit. Like I'm getting there, but like just. From head to toe, just like glowing and just like living
that glow. I don't know. Sometimes I think my alter ego, because part of me is still in there. Like, okay, so my business is like all these vibes and like neutral colors and terracotta, cinnamons, like that. But also, I think with those earrings I wore last week, the pink and orange, I kind of miss being
Bold
kind of like the
colors.
bright, like kind of Barbie, like
Yeah.
fun, bright colors. Which I'm being my true self, but I also still like certain things like that.
I'm just not about the
Colors
for me. I don't like
I think
colors.
my alter ego would be maybe, I don't know.
Would you?
I think
would
would be
it be P Diddy?
P Diddy. Hey, yeah.
P Diddy.
Yeah, I think it would just be. It would still be a vibe, but it would be like more colorful, like more colors than the color tones I like in my home decor and my business and just everyday life.
Is that your last question?
If that makes sense.
Or no?
No, I have one more.
Okay. Are you good then?
Yeah.
Okay. Last one is, if we did not live in close proximity of each other, what would you miss most about me?
Everything.
Everything.
I can't imagine not having a sister.
It's stuff.
Oh my gosh, I think
That's what's scary.
I would just
like,
miss being able to like just come in your room and talk to you, or ask your opinion on things, share each other's
come
clothes.
come dance, good night dance.
Yeah, and our little hand hug. Everything.
Yeah,
I just can't imagine
I'd
not
say,
being
I
close
feel like-
to each other
I know.
all our lives. Like I get sad when I think about our
Like,
next step is
I
gonna
know.
be getting married and living with our
That's why I
husband.
hope I know it's hard to like time, but like if we got married around the same time or like had our kids at the same time they grow up with each other.
That would be ideal.
Yeah.
But I just get sad thinking about like this is where we're at now. The next big thing that's gonna happen is marriage and kids.
I
and it's
know.
so weird.
But
But we live every day and take it all in.
I don't want to take
Live
a
each
full
day.
plan.
No. Yeah.
All right, last one
Here's
for
my
you.
last one. Okay. This is not really morbid, but
Oh God.
take it for what it is. If you knew that when you were going to die and nothing you did changed that, what crazy dangerous things would you do? I know what I'd do.
What?
Skydive.
Skydive. What
If I could have any superpower, I'd want to fly.
Mm-hmm.
And when I have dreams that I'm flying, it feels so real. I've always wanted to fly. So skydiving for sure. It's just, I would do it, but can you imagine if
I don't know. I can't think of anything else like cool, like that would be like almost
Would you like climb Mount Everest?
free
Or,
solo. No,
like
no,
drive a race car?
Free solo. Climbing a mountain.
Oh.
No, you're not
Oh.
harnessed.
Oh gosh.
No. Wouldn't it be fun to like jump off like a really tall cliff into a water, knowing you're not gonna hit anything? Like you just
And that you
free
still
water,
survive
and
it,
you're just
yeah.
like anything free, like just like weight lifted off, and you're just like, dude.
Those, don't they call it like free falling or something? Where they like wait till a long time till the parachute or something?
Ooh.
Or like the squirrel outfits? Those flying squirrel outfits that you like get through the mountains. Are we doing any rapid fire or?
Oh, we can do that real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. This is like, I'm sure people have seen it on TikTok, where like you ask a question and you either point to yourself or the
Yeah.
other person.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
Geared up here.
Okay.
Wish
We'll
we had a
do-
person behind the camera to ask.
All right. Who is noisier? Who is more sensitive? Yeah, I would say you. Who's the better dancer? Who is lazier? Who's better at keeping a secret? No, wait, who's better?
I feel like you would be the type that would accidentally blurt it out. I can keep a secret.
I know, but I can be secretive though. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm thinking like keeping
Oh,
somebody
okay.
else's.
Okay. Who likes sharing their clothes, shoes, food? What does that even mean? Who likes sharing?
We both do.
Yeah, but I don't like sharing food.
Okay.
It's mine.
But we
Okay.
shared our bagels.
Right. Who has a weird habit?
We both do.
Right.
Sure. We won't
Who
get into
sings in the
specifics.
shower?
We both do.
We both.
And I dance.
Who's more
Sometimes.
pessimistic/optimistic? I feel like I'm more optimistic. You're kind of a pessimist.
Just because I am
hard on
always
yourself
like
and,
I am
you don't-
hard on myself. But I feel like lately I've been more like,
oh gosh.
let's just go with the flow of things.
Who usually wins an argument? Well, usually just ends in bitch.
And then we
walk
can
away.
really get
I
crack
know.
on each other.
But then the next, we see each other in the entry of our door.
Hello, you want to go get Taco Bell?
Who is a better decision maker? Who's more scared of horror movies?
Me.
Who's the more talkative sibling? I think I talk a lot.
I feel like lately I've been really
No,
talking
but
a lot.
sometimes I'm like, Emily, shut the heck
Oh,
up.
lately I feel like I keep like sharing too many details of things that don't matter. I'm like, they didn't need to hear that. Like, you need to just stop.
Sit down.
You need to sit down. You want me to ask them?
Yeah, some of them are like not this kind of question.
Not
like,
quick ones?
Like do the who ones.
Okay. Who's always on their phone using the internet or social media? Who's a bigger sports fan? Who's a bigger fashionista? Who's a morning person? Who's the one who jokes around more?
Probably, I feel like we both do, but I feel like me. I feel like I find a joke in everything.
Okay. Who's more likely to commit a crime?
Bitch, what kind of crime am I gonna commit?
I don't know, just because sometimes you don't think.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do a crime.
I know. I'm just kidding. Who do you think will be the first to get married? Okay. Who's more?
Your shirt's askew.
Thanks. Who's more creative? Who wears better outfits? We're different.
We're different styles, so I feel like both.
Subs. Yeah. Who's better at math? Who's likely to? Oh no. Whose hair is likely to fall out first? You've been leaving hair in the drain though.
I can't help it, but you're more bald than I am.
Oh my gosh, who's the better cook? Lately you. I was on a run there for
I
a
love
while.
cooking.
Who has better handwriting? Yours is just really neat and consistent.
I get so many compliments. Every time someone sees my writing, they're like, oh my gosh.
Who has more
immaculate."
clothes?
Me.
Well, t-shirts.
Have you seen my closet?
I know, but like
It's overflowing.
well,
I need to get rid of crap.
who reads more? Pickier when it comes to food. More sociable. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Better driver?
No!
You just curved it!
No! Paige, miss, I'm gonna go under the speed limit. When I go,
Well, I can be a Ricky racer.
oh yeah, miss.
I panic and I overdo it.
I feel like I handle the roads well.
Who's most likely to burp in a crowded room? Who snores more at night?
I don't snore.
Snore?
I feel like you might
I
go,
used to because I couldn't breathe. Who's likely to win all games on family night?
It depends on the game.
That's a dumb question.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do a few more.
Who's more competitive?
I think me, because I think I get really angry, like when I'm not winning or like something goes wrong.
Well, bowling.
Okay, we don't mention that.
Okay. Let's see.
That's something I need to work on. I need to tame my competitive.
Who is a fitness freak?
Me?
Me!